Hello everyone. Today is a day before I have my little vacation. I'm quite excited because I can finally take a little short break. Even though it was actually not long ago, I was still unemployed for some months. I was unemployed 3 months ago for around 2 months before I found my current job. But the feelings is different because when I was unemployed, I feel obligated and I'm always applying jobs and going online and all that thing. And before I actually found a new job, I never feel like I am secure. So it's a different kind of, you know, free time that I had. And it was also during that time that I started this channel because I was thinking I always wanted to make videos and I always postponed it because I don't know what to do with the videos. Um, I'm not really good at editing, and maybe I'm even too easy to think for actual things to do. Um, but then I gave myself this little challenge that, you know, it doesn't have to be so complicated. Just start making videos. And what do you do best? You just yap about everything. So give myself a little challenge to make video every day for the rest of the year. And unfortunately, it has been maybe 2 weeks that I am quite inconsistently making videos, so definitely not a daily challenge anymore. And I kind of beat myself up because of that, because I feel like it's a commitment, and it's a difference, you know. If I really do it towards the end of the year, that every single day I have a video, I feel like I can achieve anything, you know. If you have this discipline to maintain it and do really what you say. And unfortunately, it's already a failure in terms of fulfilling that quest. But does it mean that we're gonna give up altogether? It could be quite easily feeling like when you do something, oh, well, I failed a little bit, so fuck this altogether, I'm gonna stop. I want to remind myself and everyone who happen to watch this video that if you're failing here and there, doesn't mean that you need to give up altogether. You can still achieve the things that you want to, and you can get back up when you fell down. So, what I'm gonna do is that I'm trying to pick up making daily videos again. And obviously, it really requires me to really sit here and do it every day and think of a topic to talk about. And at first I do feel like I'm gonna just say so many different things because I have so many things in my head. But there are days that actually I don't, especially if I'm quite exhausted from work. And it definitely showed in the last many videos that I was just really tired and just sit there. And obviously, when I speak, I also don't have much energy. But I think now I'm getting more and more used to the routines. And even though I'm, physically have to do a lot of different work, my body's getting used to it. So I'm pretty happy about that. In general, I will still keep making videos, really aiming to have it daily. And for the days that, let's say, I spend the whole day, let's say, with my boyfriend or whatever, then it's very easy for me to make an excuse that, like, I don't make it today. But I can pre-record a lot more videos in advance, isn't it? So that's what I'm gonna do. And this will be like the first video. And since I'm gonna be away, I will try to make a couple of videos in advance. But I do want to make some video when I'm on a trip, because change of the scenario could be nice as well. I don't know if any of you are someone who watch my videos regularly. If you do, thank you. And I'm not sure if you're interested in more like kind of vlog kind of stuff, or yapping, or actually with a topic. And in general, I feel pretty good today I just the very, very usual routines. And something I want to reflect on myself though is that I introduced a job to my friend, and so now we kind of work together every day for like 2 hours. And I realized that I was annoyed by my friend sometime, and it has nothing to do with my friend. It was just my own issue and perception, and I think it's something that I need to reflect on. Basically it's like when I am talking about the task, okay, let's say we need to do this, something like that, and very naturally she'll be like why or like what, and it just sounds not so nice to hear for some reason. But I would say we are pretty good friends because we do have deep talks, and she's a very nice person. So I think it could be also that when your mother language is not English, and so it could come off that way. But in general, I realized that I was not super patient. Whenever the smallest thing, she would say why and what, or like give a comment about certain things. But in my head, I'm kind of like, well, I really don't want to have some unnecessarily negative energy about like things that you don't like or you don't want to do, because at the end of the day it's work, and also is not some really difficult work. So I would like to just chill about it and just get it done together. I don't want to get the negative feelings for the smallest things, you know. But maybe she actually doesn't come off like maybe she this is not what she meant. But I have a feeling that this is like the cultural difference as well. I feel like for Asians, like I'm Asian, we have naturally learned to be a little bit more like a saying yes, like being a yes man basically. And but I think for this friend, it's in a culture that allow her to be a bit more, you know, true to herself, express herself, have her own opinion. It doesn't matter if she's like, you know, talking to his boss or anything. She's just being honest. But for me, it's something that like I don't quite understand. As in, like, for example, if they're bosses, they paid the salary and it's their own business. So it doesn't matter if you really truly agree with them, especially are things that is in their preferences. I feel like you can just do what they say, you know. If they ask for your opinion, cool, you can give the opinion. Otherwise, I feel like it's not necessarily to react upon it. I'm talking about things that more like the aesthetics of how you set up the place and all that. I'm not talking about actual tasks that have you know, different levels of efficiency, or in a way that like, you know, you're supposed to have a better ways to do things. It's mostly really just preferences. And when it comes to that, I really don't really want to argue or really don't want to echo together, because you know, I don't care enough to have my opinion on the smallest things. And I realized that she could probably react to the smallest things instead of being receptive. But I don't really actually understand what my feeling actually is about. If you actually know when you're hearing the story, please let me know, because I cannot pinpoint it. But I'm almost sure it's just my problem. Because for certain reason that I feel petty. Um, yeah, so pretty much that's what I want to talk about. For some reason, I'm kind of sleepy. I feel like I couldn't open my eyes properly. Yeah, but I do want to play games because I feel like I don't. I'm flying tomorrow, but it's gonna be in the afternoon, so I don't have to sleep early today. So I could stream some games. I could do a lot of different things. So, but I'm gonna pack my stuff a little bit. Um, Maybe I could make a video about that. Let's see. But other than that, I will see you in the next video. Bye.